What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Just wanted to talk about a couple things here real quick about what I think future of private servers is going to look like, and how Season of Discovery is going for me, and my thoughts on private servers in 2024, and what do I think is going to happen with the populations of them, and yeah, other things like that. So my first point's going to be, I think private servers are pretty much done for right now. I think they're going to be pretty much obsolete by middle of 2024, if they're not already obsolete now. I mean, I'm on Endless TBC, and there's 50 people online, which is pretty good. You can see that there's people raiding in Tempest Keep. If I put 60 through 70, or 60, yeah. So there's a bit of people online, you know. This server isn't blooming with people, obviously, because it's TBC, and usually, you know, these servers kind of take a dip after the launch. But I will say, is there enough population to play this seriously and to not waste your time? I mean, we are playing a video game. I mean, you should really evaluate what wasting time means, but should you play this server seriously with the majority of your time, I would say is a better way to put it. I'm gonna have to say no, guys. There's been many times where I've logged on to this character and there's 26 people online when I go /who. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it is a good server. It was very fun to level up. It was very fun to do the dungeons, and obviously it's Wrath of the Lich King client, because there's Dungeon Finder, there's the totem layout. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys here. I've leveled on several TVC servers, and I will say that all of it has pretty much been the same for me, guys. It's not very good. I first leveled on Netherwing. Moonwell. I leveled on Moonwell in the beginning of last year, so like January 2023, whatever. I hit 70 on there, and like again, there's just not enough people playing on these servers, guys. When I play in the evenings. There may be 50 people online now on this Endless TBC, but I guarantee you if I log in my time at like 5 or 6 p.m., there won't be any people on. So that's pretty much the same thing that I'm dealing with now. Is you know, I level up on these servers 1 to 70 on Moonwell. No people playing. Okay, so then after Moonwell, it was Netherwing, and that was fun. I had a lot of fun. I raided Karazhan, and I had a lot of fun on there, but the Chinese population started invading, and pretty much bots were just out of control on that server, and that server pretty much went to shit, and there's a cash shop and, you know, whatnot. But I stopped playing there. Me and my brother stopped playing there because of that. There's just too many Chinese people speaking their language. We don't understand it. There's really not much else to say about that, but I will say that, you know, after leveling on these servers, and, you know, of course after Netherwing there was, you know, Gummies, and that server was terrible. I got to level 20, and the population just wasn't there, like, at all. It was the worst I've ever seen on a server, and I have the feeling it's due to being ×1. No one really wants to level on ×1 anymore, guys, especially on a private server. I really doubt that you're going to get any kind of big surge of players on a ×1 realm because it's just not very popular at the moment, and I don't see it returning anytime soon, to be honest with you. Even on other expansions, Sanctuary WoW was a complete disaster. We were all so excited for it. It was going to be a fresh vanilla experience, progressive, and it pretty much just nuked itself on launch with the drama. And just being ×1 in general is it's a big problem going forward. And even though that's how the game originally was, that's not what the player base wants right now. They want servers where you can level up at like ×3 or ×5, or and you can alternate which one you want. But I will say that the ×1 experiences like Gummies, Sanctuary, they're pretty much gone. I think the only server that is still around right now that is probably worth just looking around, I wouldn't recommend playing on it just because it's already progressed really far, would probably be Everlook, guys. I had a level 60 undead rogue there. I raided Onyxia, Molten Core, was going into BWL, and then I just pretty much lost motivation, man, because again, the Chinese population was just everywhere on there, and it was to the point where I couldn't even find a group, because the trade chat and the looking for group channel was just filled with Chinese lettering, and that's not going to work for me. And I may work for you guys, if you have no issue with it, but for me, that's just it's not going to work, man. I don't have time to play this game like how I used to. So, when I get home from work, I want to run a couple dungeons, and if I'm spending 2 hours trying to find a dungeon, I'm just going to get off, to be honest with you. And that's the problem I'm having with this server. Was I really liked this server, but there's just no one playing on it, and it's not going to ever be anything because the population isn't there. I would say this population in this server would probably be maybe 300 to 400 at peak times, and that's just terrible. I don't think that's very good. I don't think that's very worth spending your time on. As you can see, Shatra is not filled with players. There's just players here and there, and if you go around the inns and stuff like that, you're gonna notice that they're pretty much empty. And this is at Europe time is 6 o'clock, so this server is dead. And they added this guy with a flask guitar, all this changes, and how many people are right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 people, 8 people total, including me, in this Terrence of Light and Shatra. And like I said, man, it's really low, guys, and you could see guys on here like people are riding the mana rays and doing the reputations. It's bizarre to me that they want to continue this server with the population just being obsolete. But to each of their own. If you are having fun on this server, just keep playing it. I mean, there's really no other TBC to play right now, not even on Blizzard realms. There is no TBC option. I don't think there ever will be again. So yeah, man, I think that we're gonna have to take a big pause on private servers unless they're like Project Epoch or something like that, or like if you're playing on Turtle WoW. I personally don't like Turtle WoW just because I just have this stigma, like, I don't know, I just don't really like to play on there. I got to like level 40 on there, and then I just like kind of gave up because, like, I don't know, everyone's still on Turtle WoW, they're not on the new realm. So if you want to play with people that are already in Nax gear, go right ahead. Have fun with that. I don't really like that kind of stuff. So, I don't really like to jump in when the boat's already almost at the destination. I'd rather just miss the boat. And, but yeah, I mean, if you guys like private servers and you can't afford the WoW subscription, there are 1 or 2 of you out there, then I guess you guys have no choice but to play these. But I would say these TBC and specifically, wouldn't recommend it servers to anyone right now. There's just none that have the population to be substantial. These populations range from 100 to 400 at max. It's too low. There's, not very. The PvP scene on here is dead, as you can tell. There's no one talking in the world, so that's a big indicator right there that the server is dead. So, and if you like chill servers with low pops, I mean, these are for you then. But for me, I'm gonna probably just delete this client, and it's probably be my last video on this guy, because this server is just dead, man. It sucks because I actually liked it. I actually liked this server, so I'll probably make another video today. But just wanted to share with you guys my feelings and thoughts on private servers, and I think we're gonna need a big duration of time, man, before we see anything happen, pretty big again. But thanks again, guys. Just like and subscribe. Thank you.